We're on just off Broadway Market in East London. We're looking at a 3-bedroom flat overlooking the market, 5-10 minute walk from London Fields. I'm Lewis McHale and I'm a director at Davy Stone Estate Agents. We started the company 10 years ago. Broadway Market 10 years ago was almost a no-go area. People would be almost fear for their life walking down Broadway Market. It just wasn't a place where you would expect to certainly pay a lot of money to live. Now, anything that comes on the market and that's correctly priced anywhere around the market will, normally sell very, very quickly.
So this flat that we've got here is a 3-bedroom flat.
3-bedroom split level flat.
And what's it on for?
It's on the market for 729,905. 10 years ago, well, you'd probably been lucky 10 years ago to get 250, 300,000 for something like this.
My name is Monster Hussain. I'm 29 years of age. I lived off Broadway Market, which is now one of the trendiest parts of Hackney. Got married a couple of years back, needed space, and I couldn't afford anything in the borough, not even a 1-bedroom flat. And if we were considering having a family in the near future, I wanted at least 2 bedrooms. Hence the reason I decided to actually look at houses and flats outside of the borough, and I moved in June to a house in Barking. I started looking at areas that I knew, so I looked at Walthamstow, Leighton, which since the Olympics have also gone up in value dramatically. Then I started looking further east, such as East Ham, West Ham, Upton Park. I got to the point where I thought, okay, Barking and Dagenham as my last port of call, even as far as Romford.
So in terms of this area where you spent most of your kind of younger days, I suppose, how's that changed then since from when you were living there?
Dramatically. It's not as diverse, I think, personally. I hate to say it's all the same type of people. There are people outside the borough, upper, middle class, white people, have to be honest with you, predominantly. So the diversification of the race and cultures are not there. And then you see the prices of some of the things that the market is selling, they're not what I would say affordable for the majority of people who actually grew up and raised in Hackney. There's a butcher's there selling beef per kilo at nearly £30 a kilo. Bit silly really, but there's a queue out the door for it.
It sounds like you feel a little bit resentful about...
I'll be honest, I am. I love the borough, I love this, I love to stay here. I got married here. I got married at Hackney Town Hall.
One nice latte for you. Okay.
All my history is here. I got married here. My brothers, all my family was born here. I went to school here. All my young, up into my adult history was here. And I've had to cut my roots to an extent and move away to an area I'm not really familiar with. I'm not comfortable with. It feels alien to the area that I grew up with, if that makes sense.